Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode on the HermitCraft Vanilla server. Yeah, guys, back in vanilla. Oh, yeah. So there's a lot of new things around the Hermit Village, and I wanted to go check them out. Now, one of them I saw that Zombie Cleo had put up some festive decorations over here. She has a little banner with a tree. I guess you could call it a Christmas tree. Some ornaments hanging down from the bridge. It's looking pretty cool. I like it. I did see that there. Oh, I thought I saw a creeper. Was that sign or picture? I did see that there was some other stuff built around here, and I want to go check that out since I haven't really had a chance to see what all is new around the Hermit Village. So most of this stuff I think is pretty much the same. It looks like Pungence has been working on the front of his house. That's pretty cool. Uh-oh. I guess he melted his winter. That used to be his ice block. Now it's a cheaty, non-flowing source block of water. So yeah, we still don't know who's doing the winter is coming thing, but yeah, those ice blocks have spread around, and so back here, there's a new room, and this goes into a path. So this is where we enter the Hermit Village, through this portal, and before, back behind here, which is covered up with planks, now there's a path back here that leads all the way around to the other side of the mountain, I think behind where Monkey Farm's house is. Or where his mansion is. Yeah, his mansion right there. So this is pretty cool. I like this. I think it was Suzuma who went and dug this out and, put on all the blocks and all that stuff. It looks like there's some redstone ore back here, and I think one of these... Which one was it? Uh-oh. Haha, secret door. Spumwhack put in a secret door by touching that piece of redstone to come up into his house. I thought that's pretty ingenious. I've thought about doing something with that redstone ore before. You know how you walk on it or you touch it, it lights up, and then after so long, it'll turn back off. So that's kind of a cool way to have a timer or something, a door that opens for a certain amount of time and then closes itself later. I really like that idea. I just never got around to doing anything like that before, but I do like it. Okay, yeah, there's like a little garden or something down below. That looks nice down there, actually. And we got a melon. Okay, so yeah, this path was also added. I don't know who did this. Maybe it was Spumwhack? Not quite sure. I like the glass that you can see down below it. And then over here, future home is Spoon. So I Am Spoon is now back on the server. I think he's already recorded an episode, so it's cool to see him back here on the vanilla. Very awesome. Now, another thing I wanted to come over here for is the Abba tournament. Since the last time I've been in the Hermit Village, the Abba tournament, the winners have been drawn. And we are matched up against each other. So we have Red Eyes and Schism who are paired up. We have Cleo and Corrales, Pungence and Slipgator, TFC and Biffa, Joe Hills and DMAC, Justra and Jassassin, Unhost versus me. Guess who's gonna win? And Izuma versus Spumwhack. So yeah, round one has been decided. We all have to go and, I guess, compete against our opponents. And then we'll go up here to the second bracket. And the winners face off against each other. Let's see, how does this work? Sorry for the rain, guys. There's really not much I can do. So round 2, quarterfinal, match 9, match 1 winner versus match 2 winner, 3 versus 4, 5 versus 6, 7 versus 8. So we're in 7. So whoever wins will have to either play against Suzuma or Spumwhack. I'm gonna have to get in contact with Unhost. I haven't seen him around lately. I know he was on the server and he dug out a little hole, I think at the base of Cleo's tower, right over there. But yeah, I don't know if he's planning on playing a little bit more or what the deal is. So over here along this path a little bit further, I saw that there is a new thing in the Hermit Village. We got a Christmas tree here, a Hermit's Christmas tree. Gift boxes. So a chest with chests in it. Chestception. So it looks like somebody placed some chests there so we can all give gifts to other people. Another good thing would probably be if we had signs or something. I imagine the purpose of this is to put the chest underneath the festive tree here. Man, that's pretty awesome. I wonder who did this and how long it took them. It's very, very cool. So yeah, guys, I am excited for the Abba tournament. I have never done Abba caving before. Probably going to lose, but it's going to be fun nonetheless. Oh, what is this? This is new. There's like soul sand and stairs and all sorts of different clay and stuff like that in the ground over here. What is this? Tall grass? Pressure plates? There's a sign. What does this sign say? Horse speedometer by Isuma. Instructions: make sure both lamps are off, then race your horse from this side to the other. When you have passed over both pressure plates, return to the lamps and check the number of items in the hopper. Write down the number, blah, 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 blah. Okay, so this is a way to see how fast a horse is. That's pretty cool. But I don't have a horse. And T-Mac was just killed by a zombie. Oh no. Whoops, caps lock. That sucks. So I don't have a horse. That's something that I have never gotten before. Ooh. Let's get out of here before that creeper be creeping. Yeah, that's right. Thunderstorm is on, so that means mobs are going to be out, even though I don't think it's quite nighttime just yet. So yeah, lots of cool stuff here in the Hermit Village. Sword broke in the worst place. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so we've seen some stuff around the Hermit Village. Man, you know, I have weather 1%. Come on, Dinnerbone, fix your game. I think thunder is supposed to be 1%, right? And then that thunder just kind of got quiet all of a sudden. I don't know. Very, very weird. Alright, so we've seen pretty much everything that I wanted to see in the Hermit Village. I did check on my chickens and get some more food from them. Last episode, over at the base, well, I guess last episode we killed 2 more withers so we can make beacons for our base. I think I gotta turn this way to face straight out. Yes. Okay, so we defeated 2 withers. We got a total of 3 beacons. I want to... Okay, you know what? I'm sorry, guys. I gotta turn that down. That's just too annoying. Okay, so we have 3 beacons. We really need a total of 4, 1 for each of these towers. And actually, technically, we need 9, so I can put 5 in the center part right here. So we got some withers to be killed. And I was playing around with this path. Last episode, we made the path all the way around the base. And I continued the path over here to the nether portal. And then I thought that looked kind of funny without, you know, continuing the path over here to the center. So I went ahead and I did that. And then I did it on all 4 sides. So we got the path that goes from the outer section to this inner part on all 4 sides. And then I thought that was looking kind of weird. So I kind of went ahead and I started messing around with the diagonal path over here. And that's what that's looking like, which I thought turned out pretty well. It seems like it's about the right distance. It doesn't feel too narrow. But the problem is, let's go up on the dirt pillar once again and take a look at this thing. Because I want you guys to see what I'm seeing here. And I don't know if I'm liking it or not, and I don't know if we have too many paths or not, but let's get up here, take a look at it, see what you guys think. This ladder takes forever to get up. Aha, so there we go. So there's our path, and the one's coming from this guy to the center. And then I decided, yeah, it kind of looks better, you know, if we're over here, the closest way to get to the middle part is going to be diagonal. So I thought we'd do this. But now it feels like these little grass sections are too small. And it almost feels like this center circle area is too large. I don't know. I might end up making the circle smaller. I know originally we had it 50. And I think that came out to about right there. And then I was like, okay, let's make it 75. So then we put it over here. I might I might bump it down to about 60. I'm still deciding how big the size of this base needs to be. Now eventually I do want a mob trap straight up above us. It's going to be a fall trap. So we need enough room to have that in above the circular area. But I got to figure out the size of that mob trap so I can figure out the size of this circle that we're going to have here. So I'm liking the way this looks. And after, you know, putting these paths in and everything, I think what I'm going to end up doing is probably digging out a good portion of this grass and making some kind of like a water feature. I'm almost thinking if we dig out under here and we dig out this side and we make the water go underneath like these walkways, that would look pretty cool. And then we could also line everything with sand so the water doesn't feel as dark. Because like if you look over here at this water, underneath where the sand is, that looks pretty good, but where there's dirt, it just looks too dark, I think. So if we dig this all out, I know I just filled it in with dirt, right? We dig it out, we line it with sand, and we fill it with water so it goes underneath these walkways. I think that might look pretty cool. That's definitely something we're going to have to look at in the future. Who's all on right now? We got Red Eyes and D-Mac. I was going to see if we could sleep because this thunderstorm's annoying. But we're going to have to wait a little bit. So, in preparation for getting the beacons going, I dug a little tunnel straight down. And it's 3x3. Centered right on the center point of the base. And that goes all the way down to Y5. And we might die, catch ladder. Woo! I fell down this once before, and even though I have Feather Falling 4 on my boots, I ended up dying. So I think Feather Falling isn't quite as strong as it used to be. But yeah, we are at, what are we at? We are Y5. I found some caves while I was digging this out. Let's see, can I get over in here? Yeah. So I found some caves here. I haven't explored quite a lot of these. You can see there's a lot of resources left. But I did find an abandoned mine shaft down here. Yeah, there's like so much dark. We're going to have to light all of this stuff up if we're going to want a proper mob trap. But I did find an abandoned mine shaft down here, and there's... Actually, I think there's probably more than one. And yeah, so I was following those around, and some of them go way low. They end up going into the bedrock area. I think I was at about Y2 at one point. You know, just barely above the void. Everything's like super dark. Yeah, just barely above the void. And I was just finding diamonds like crazy. I tweeted out the other day that I was, you know, kind of caving but not really caving, and I got so many diamonds without trying. Yeah, that's what happened. I was just kind of going around lighting things up, and I was just seeing diamonds on the walls. Like, I'd go through a corridor, I'd see 4 diamonds on the ground, so I'd mine those up, and then I'd, you know, walk forward, turn around, and there'd be like more diamonds on the ground and some right over here. Oh, I kind of wish I was recording at that time. You guys would just think that was crazy, the amount of diamonds I found in like such a short amount of time. Yeah, I don't know where those abandoned mine shafts are from here. Obviously, I have not been in this area too much. Nothing's really lit up. Maybe it was that other key that was like right above us on that ladder. Man, this thunderstorm, seriously. Go away. You almost think that there would have to be a separate setting for sound, specifically for thunder, because that is just insane and annoying. Let's get up here and check out this other cave, because I know one of these went into an abandoned mine shaft. I was kind of curious to try and find that once again. I can't remember. Let's try going over here. Yeah, now I don't have any sound, so if any monsters come around, they're going to get me. Let's see. No, I don't remember. You know what? It might have been... Maybe I didn't come through this way to find those abandoned mine shafts. Maybe it was when I was filling in some of that water. I went down into... a ravine or something, and I got down into them. I can't remember. It was a while ago, and now... Oh, yeah, here we go. I was going to say, I'm not going to be able to find my way out. Okay, so what I really want to do... We got this dug out, and I explored some of those caves. Like I said, I want to get those lit up at some point. We're not going to do that today. But what I want to do is go all the way down to bedrock. We're at Y5. I'm going to dig a tunnel all the way this way that should get all the way to the center of this road. Right over here at our intersection. So what is this? This is going to be X negative 3611 and Z 600. So I'm going to get to this point. I'm going to dig 62 blocks that way, 62 blocks this way, and that should get us to the center point of these towers. What I'd like to do is dig out a room down below, and I want to open this up so we have a beacon beam going straight up into the sky from bedrock. You know, this is something that's changed at some point. I don't know when it happened, But from what I understand is beacons now along the beam from wherever the beacon starts to sky limit will give you the effects. So to get the maximum amount out of your beacons, you want them at bedrock, and then no matter where you are around that beam, you will get the effect of speed or haste or whichever one we have. So that is pretty awesome. So I tell you guys what, I am going to make a cut here. Sorry if the lightning and thunder and rain has been really annoying. Like I said, not much I can do other people on the server. So I'm going to make a cut. I'm going to start digging a tunnel over here and try and get over underneath this tower. And we will be right back. I literally just stopped recording. As soon as I stopped recording, the rain stopped. Figures, right? Okay, be back in a moment, guys. Alright guys, so I went ahead and I dug out a little bit down here. This thing is so dangerous. Really need to get like a safe fall or something down here. So yeah, we dug a tunnel all the way down here. I placed torches, and I dug all the way this way till that coordinate I said, and I dug like 62 blocks over here. So we're now underneath that tower. So this tunnel, well, that's like creepy. It's like in a horror movie or something where you see people walking down a hall and the lights just turn off in the very end. So yeah, this tunnel's dug and we made it all the way underneath the other tower. And while I was over there, I decided to dig out a room. I dug it out 11 by 11 and we put a beacon base in there. So we should be good to go to put a beacon and get some speed going. That's going to be awesome. So yeah, it's 11 by 11, so we have a room to walk all the way around the outside of the beacon base. Probably not necessary, but yeah, we are all good to go, and this is now a hole all the way up to the top, through the tower to sky. So that's awesome. So down here, I still need to clean up the walls. I still got some ores and things to collect. I would like to take this tunnel and run it all the way down this way, and then from that tower over to that tower, and from that tower over to here, and then just make a whole like little underground network. Probably not that necessary, but if I ever want to change these beacons to a different effect besides speed, it'll make things a little bit easier. I'm also thinking, you know, eventually I might open up underground underneath the base here, and we could have some kind of like a huge underground thing. I don't know. That's way in the future, though, if I run out of other projects to do, or if I need to, you know, get some stone. So we got a beacon. Let's go ahead and place the beacon. Here we go. So I think, yep, that turns on. So we got a light. All right, so let's put that in there. We'll do speed, speed, bam. Oh, yeah. So now we got speed 2. That is very cool. I love it. So that's one beacon down. So I'm going to have to dig out and, you know, connect these other tunnels down here, at least underneath the other towers, make tunnels to them. I'm going to have to dig those out. That's going to be a lot of fun. Might run into lava since we're so far underground. I'm not sure. I keep hearing lava along like these passageways. Yeah, there was like lava up here too. That's why there's all this cobblestone. Yeah, that's going to be a lot of fun trying to dig out all this stuff. And I probably will end up digging this way too, and maybe these ways. I don't know. But like I said, I would like a little bit of an underground network down here so I can get to those other towers a little bit easier. Another thing that I want to do though, first of all, I want to make sure that we are getting the speed buff all the way at the top of the tower, because I've been told that that buff is all the way around the beam now. It's not just from the beacon itself like it used to be. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it would work back in Minecraft 1.2.5 or whenever, when I had the jungle temple base and I had the 5 beacons there. I'm pretty sure the effect was only around the beacon, not around the beam of the beacon. And I'm not sure when that changed, actually. If you guys know when that changed, yeah, you gotta be careful I don't fall down there. If you know when that changed, when this effect went around the beam instead of the beacon itself, let me know. I'm curious. I tried looking on the wiki for that information, and I couldn't find any. So yeah, let's go up to the top and just make sure that we are in fact getting the speed buff way up here, all the way from, what is it, Y9 or something, where the beacon is actually sitting. Let's see. Yeah, we're still getting speed 2. Yep, it is still refreshing. So that is pretty cool. Pretty cool. Let's eat some food. My hunger is going down. So one final thing that I want to do for this Let's get some of this black stained glass. This is the stuff I used on the chicken farm over at the spawn village. I want to cover these. I don't want to accidentally fall down and go all the way down to bedrock with that. Probably won't happen from all the way up to the top of this tower because I'll never be up here. But, you know, if I ever pearl up there or something, I don't want to fall off or fall into those holes or whatever else. So let's just go ahead and fill in all of these guys. Make this nice and safe. Do one final one down here because I'm pretty sure this one would kill me if I fell through it. Bam. Okay. So we should be good to go. I might go through this tunnel a little bit later. It looks like there's some sand right there. I've been trying to collect as much of that sand as possible. Like I said, I filled in all of the water. There was like another patch of water here, and there was another patch of water right over there by these mountains. I filled that all in, and in doing so, I removed all the sand and filled it all in with dirt. So I've basically been trading my dirt for sand. And not this chest. This one right here is pretty much full, and this one up here is mostly full. My dirt supply now is this chest and that one. I just heard something. This is not safe. A creeper could sneak up on me and do a lot of damage here, especially around my chests. But yeah, I've been pretty much just trading dirt for sand. I figure, you know, I don't want sand underneath the ground here if I am ever digging. That's just annoying to deal with. So I'll probably end up filling in all of this. How is that water broken? What the heck? Isn't that supposed to be a thing that the water auto fixes itself? Weird. Okay, but like I was saying, yeah, I'll probably come through here and I'm going to fill in all of this, put some trees and other things here just to level it out, but I would like to get this sand as well, and then we'll probably end up doing some kind of water features here in this area. I'm probably going to end up doing the rest of those diagonal paths off camera like I did that first one, and just, you know, make everything as symmetrical as possible since this build is pretty much a very symmetrical build. Let's see, what else? Yeah, that horse speedometer. I really want to go get myself a horse now and just check it out and see what we can do on that thing. When I was building this tower, this is a zombie with the shovel. When I was building this tower, I was looking over in the distance this way, and there's plains over there, and I'm pretty sure I saw a horse or two. So we're going to go ahead and check that out probably next episode. Is that a zombie pigman with an enchanted sword? What you got? What you got? Nothing. But you did drop your sword, looting too. Not bad. Very cool. Alright guys, I think that's going to do it for this episode. Off camera, I am going to finish the other paths. And I am going to put these beacons in 2 more towers. Since we only have 2 more beacons, we're going to have to fight a wither boss or 5 more or 6 more to get all the beacons that we need. And I don't think I've shown you guys this yet, but I think we got enough wither skeleton skulls to do that thanks to Suzuma's farm. Very awesome. All right, guys, that's it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and we'll see you next time.